Namaste everybody. In trying times, we are going to try to videotape our classes so that we can reach out to everybody to lessen the stress that we are all going through. Emotional stress, physical stress. And these are dire times, trying times where our patience, our resilience, all is being tested. And what we're doing here is a simple experiment how to deal with all this, breathing through this, learning to breathe through all this. Close your eyes, invite yourself in. I'm not closing my eyes for the simple reason so that I'll be able to kind of make sure that everything is going and I'm watching the cues and all that. So as you close your eyes, begin to appreciate every thought that comes and goes. Notice by simply closing your eyes, your other four senses have heightened. Sense of taste, sense of hearing, sense of smell, sense of space. All you have done is closed your eyes and literally taken away the sense of vision. But your other four senses are now heightened up, and you can actually become aware of your levels of anxiety, your levels of calm, fear, a little bit of depressed, or maybe not at all. Notice all this, and now go a little deeper. Notice how your body feels. Right from the crown of your head, the top of your head where you feel your Sahasrara chakra. Notice to see if there's any tingling sensation there. When you keep your eyes closed, you begin to become so aware of even the slightest movement in your earlobes, your jawline, your shoulders, your spine, the rumbling in your belly or the lack thereof. The joints around your knees, your hips, your ankles, your elbows, your shoulders, your knuckles, your wrist joints. Just become aware. Where am I feeling a little tight? What muscle feels tight? Am I a little hungry? Am I a little thirsty? Or am I not any of these things? What time of the day do I feel hungry? What time of the day do I feel thirsty? Just begin to scan that as well. Because doing it here is also what you do at other times. The way we do anything is the way I do everything. So I continue to scan my body. I continue to scan my mind and narrow that frame of awareness to that triangular space below the tip of my nose, above my upper lip, and I begin to become aware of my natural breath. And now I'm aware of that natural breathing. I begin to cultivate a deeper awareness. So I slowly begin to deepen my breath, like I'm driving a car and I'm just moving it into yet another gear. I deepen my breath. And how this works scientifically, you're filling up your lungs and you're emptying your lungs. There are three parts to your lungs. The bottom lobes of your lungs fill up. You can feel that movement of your breath in your belly. The mid lungs fill up. You can feel it around your rib cage. It's almost like an accordion going in and out. The upper lobes of your lungs fill up. You can feel the movement of the breath around your heart muscles. The muscles in and around your heart. Feel that breath move up into your throat center. Swish it around your throat center. It's actually happening even as I speak. Empty the stale air through your nostrils and begin this all over again. 3 to 4 seconds as I inhale. 4 to 5 seconds. I take a little longer to empty out. I've got to remind myself to remove that stale air from my body, to begin the process to fill it up with that oxygenating breath all over my body. I may continue to keep my eyes closed if I can or if I want to. I start rotating my head 2 to 3 times in this direction and 2 to 3 times in that opposite direction. My choice, I keep my eyes closed or I leave them open. And as I come back to the center, I simply turn my head and breathe over one shoulder. I turn and breathe over that other shoulder. And I repeat this a couple more times. I'm working my jawline, that transmandibular joint, the TMJ, yet another place where I store my tension, my stress. And now for that final cervical spine movement, working my thyroid. Inhale, I look up. Exhale, I look down. Inhale, I look up. Exhale, I look down. Inhale, I look up. Exhale, I look down. And this time, inhale, I circle my arms up to the sky. Exhale, I draw these palms together at my heart center in gratitude. Inhale, I circle my arms up to the sky. Exhale, with joy, love, compassion, I draw these palms together at my heart center. One more time. Inhale, I look up. I circle my arms up. Exhale, I draw my palms together at my heart center. And mindfully, I place my arms where they feel comfortable. Starting with simple movements. I just turn and breathe over one shoulder. And then I try to look back. And then I turn and breathe over that other shoulder. Noticing as I try to look back, maybe I'm a little more compromised on this side, or is it the other side? And I do this one more time on my own. My arms and my feet are firmly rooted. I come back to the center. I extend my arms out to the front. I rotate my wrist joints in this direction a couple times and in that opposite direction a couple times. I make a fist. I unclench a few times. The nerve endings in my hands have all the nerve endings attached to the organs in my body, the neurotransmitters in my brain. And as I do this fist and unclench a couple more times, I turn my palms to face each other, arms extended. Inhale, I open out my arms. I feel like I love you this much. Exhale, I draw those arms together, palms together. Inhale, I open out my arms. Exhale, I draw those palms together. One more time. Inhale, I open out my arms. Exhale, I draw those palms together. My arms are extended forward. I turn the palms to the walls in front of me. I point my fingers down. Inhale, I point my fingers up. All 5 fingers spread open. Exhale, I point them down. One more time. Inhale, I point them up. Exhale, I point them down. Inhale, I point them up. I pull those fingers towards me. I switch hands. One more time. On my own.